Good afternoon, folks. How are we doing? Yes, apologies that I wasn't here on Monday. It was a bank holiday here in the UK, so nursery was shut, child was at home. We went out and did things, which was nice. We went to a giant trampoline park that's not too far from us, which was very fun, but absolutely exhausting. But it was good. It was good. So that's why there was no stream on Monday. But we're back. It's Wednesday. That means Geeky Lunch Chat with games. And what we're doing today is we're looking at a tabletop classic, or a digital version of a tabletop classic. We are playing Munchkin, which is, I have to say, one of the first, what I would consider to be modern tabletop games I ever played. So this should be fun. For those who've not played Munchkin before, we are going to do the tutorial, even though I've played the main version of the game many times. Essentially, you play a hero, you start at level 1, you've got to get to level 10, first person to get to level 10 wins, you get treasure, you fight monsters. It is very, very tongue-in-cheek, so I think that'll be up most people's alley. I think the thing I'm intrigued on this one is, Munchkin, I find, while the basic mechanic is pretty good, I mean, it's solid, certainly, a lot of the fun comes from the interactions between players. So I'm curious how this will play single player. I know you can play it multiplayer, but we'll see. We'll see. So let's dive into this. Let's see. I'm just going to adjust the volume ever so slightly. Right. As I said, I know how to play Munchkin, but I know I've had the digital version. And for the purposes of people who've never played it before, we're going to do the tutorial. Right. Introduction. Learn the basics. You've got to start somewhere. Welcome to the monster-slaying, treasure-stealing, backstabbing world of Munchkin. Hold on to your seat. It's time to dive into a dungeon. You begin the game as a lowly level 1 adventurer with no class. Your goal is to gear up, defeat monsters, and reach level 10 before another player gets there first. At the start of the game, you'll get a hand of 4 cards from each of the treasure and door decks. Then you'll get a chance to play any class, race, or item cards you want to start the game with. Now, I'm already seeing that I probably need to move myself on here because my character's information is here and is cut off, whereas up here are my opponents. So I'm going to jump myself to the top left. Yes, I need to do a thing that jumps me to the bottom right. I will do it at some point. Let's carry on. You can hover over any card in your hand to take a close look. Let's look at the slimy armor. Looks disgusting, but you're never going to make it around here if you won't lather yourself in slime for a +1 bonus. So, name, strength, gear type, its armor, gold cost, and card type. To wear slimy armor, drag it upwards and an equip box will appear. Yes, it does. Notice that as you play these items, your combat strength increases. Your combat strength is equal to your gear plus your current level, so 1 + 1 is 2. Let's play the Buckler of Swashing to crank that number even higher. Equipment can't be played in combat, so it's worth gearing up ahead of time. Munchkins may only equip 1 footgear, armor, and headgear, and you can only have 1 item in each hand, or a single 2-handed item. You may also have 1 big item at any time. It's my turn. This is me. Yay! You're up first. At the start of your turn, you'll have a chance to play cards before kicking down the door to the next room of the dungeon. But this time you're all geared up already, so let's get this party started. Harpies! Ah! A monster appears. To defeat the harpies in combat, your strength must be greater than its level. If you lose, you suffer bad stuff. So, they are level 4. My strength is 4. Unfortunately, you're tied for strength 4 to 4. But you've got a card in hand that can help. Check out this warrior. You may discard up to 3 cards in combat. Each one gives you a +1 bonus. You win ties in combat. Go ahead and play the warrior now. Click the attack to beat up that harpy and take its stuff. Opponent is deciding what action to take before the monster begins. Not so fast. Gary here, also known as the Shrieking Geek. Before combat ends, your opponent gets a chance to play cards like this Potion of Confusion. I have to increase the harpy's strength by 3. It's their first game, Gary. We agreed we were going to take it easy on them, remember? Hey, I'm teaching a valuable lesson here. Remember, newbie, life sucks and people are jerks. And hey, at least it's only a one-shot item, so I can't do it again. And don't worry, you'll get a chance to respond to Gary's nonsense. Go ahead, select jump in to take priority from Gary. Great. Now you can turn the table with that freezing explosive potion. It's a one-shot item, which means that unlike equipment, it can be played from your hand during combat or during your opponent's turn. Fantastic work. Anytime you defeat a monster, you gain a level. You also gain Harpy's listed treasure, a listed reward of 2 treasures. Oh. Level. Yay. So what did I get? I got a flaming something and a hammer of decapping. It seems you have 6 cards in hand. If you end the turn with more than 5, you have to give cards to the lowest level opponent. To avoid having to give things away to charity, you should make sure to play your cards. Your hammer of kneecapping can be equipped on a dwarf, so it's not especially useful, but you can drag it into your carry area to keep it in hand. Now they're going to play. Chainsaw of Bloody Dismemberment. Can't wait to chop up some monsters with this bad boy. I wish we were doing voices for each of them. What do you think Gary's voice is? It's going to be whiny, isn't it? Okay, there they've played something. They've played Spiky Knees. Yeah, if I play this again, I'm going to have to move myself to the bottom right down here. I'll sort that out. It's your turn again. Looks to me like you're ready to kick open that door. Lose my armor? Oh no. Oh no, a curse. Sometimes you'll find things other than monsters when kicking open the door. It's if it's something like a class or a race card, you just draw it. But if it's a curse, it's immediately played on you. You'll have to lose that slimy armor. On the bright side, maybe someday you'll feel clean again. Curses you have drawn outside of kicking the door open can be played on other players. Try cursing Gary with lose big item. So we're going to play it on Gary. If you don't encounter a monster, you get the choice to either look for trouble by playing a monster from your hand, which is useful because if you defeat monsters, you obviously go up levels, or you can loot the room to draw another door card. Those crabs you got in hand should be easy to solve, so why don't you look for trouble and play them? So I'm going to fight these crabs. Time to enjoy some crab cakes. I like the tutorial it's got there, the humour, which is good. Boots of running really fast. Yes, I do want to equip those. Those are great. Gary's encountered a pit bull. You've met your match. You've met your match, tiny dog. Looks like a chance to give Gary a taste of his own medicine. Jump in and enrage that pooch. Take an action. Yes. Next, Gary will try and run away by rolling a 6-sided die. On a roll of 5 or higher, he avoids the negative effects of the monster's bad stuff. Wah wah. So it's bad stuff. His fang marks it in your butt. Lose 2 levels. Ouch, mate. Aching everything. Wizard. He's got pretty balloons, which I now know he's got, which is useful. So he can do a +5 on something unexpectedly. Right, let's get this door open. A dwarf. Ah, it feels contrived. Of course it is. So let's play the dwarf. And now, there we go. Earlier, you sent an item to your carried area that can only be used by a dwarf. Let's use configure to move it into our equipped area so it can give us strength. So when I play this the actual physical version is, it tends to be kind of tapped and untapped cards. So let's have a look here. I would like my click configure. I'm going to do something with this. I'm going to drop it into equip. That's nice. That's a nice way of doing stuff. We'll now show Gary who's the boss. You're on your way to becoming a Munchkin Pro. From here on out, I'll be trying to beat you, not teach you. First player to level 5 wins this time, normally 10. And remember, your last level must be earned by killing a monster, so that you can't do it by like one of those cheesy cards that just lets you go up a level. Loot the room. Shall indeed. Large angry chicken. Do I want to take any actions? Probably not. Now it's Gary. Fighting a level 8 Amazon. Okay. So he's level 3, he's level 8, so I'm going to let him carry on doing that. He's going to try and run away, he succeeds. Now it's the tutor. A Pikachu. He's level 6, he's going to play his pretty balloons, so he's going to make himself go up to 9. So what could I do? I could make it an extra 3 higher, that becomes 9 versus 9. Or should I just keep it for me? How petty do I want to be? Let's jump in, let's do it. Use on the monster. So the monster now becomes strength 9 as well. Does he have something else? Oh, he's got a sleep potion, so he's using that. He's still going to win. That's fine. But he had to use up some cards in order to do it, which are cards he could have played against me. Right, it's my turn. Let's kick the door open. A chicken on my head. -1 to all my die rolls. Any curse or bad stuff that removes your headgear also removes the chicken. Let's fight the chicken. Let's look for trouble and fight the large angry chicken. A different chicken to the one mentioned before. So it's going to be my 9 versus his 2. Are they going to screw with me? Nope. All good. 4. And I get some treasure. Treasure me, please. A tuber of charm. It's a big item. What am I currently using in my arms? I am using the hammer of kneecapping, which is just a +4. Okay. I've got a tuber of charm. Captains your foes give me a +2 if you successfully escape. So I'm gonna. Well, just keep that, I guess. Play the cards you just drew. Yeah, I'm going to carry that. Because I mean, I can't equip it, can I? Because it's using my hands, so I'm going to carry it. Nope, I'm good. It's Gary. He's got a baby card. That's kind of useful for him. So that gives a monster -5. I think it is just a monster. Lame Goblin. Well, yeah, he's going to defeat the Lame Goblin. But that's fine. Huge rock. I quite like the animation style. It's fun. Very in keeping with the original artwork. So flying frogs, yeah, there's nothing I can do with that. I can do anything if I wanted to. Singing and dancing sword. That's always fun because you don't equip it. It just kind of goes and does this thing. Right, it's me. Kick open the door. Lose a small item to discard. Well, that sucks. What have I got to get rid of? Can we get rid of it? I can't get rid of that. If I got rid of... I mean, let's go with the boots of running really fast, I think. Alright, let's loot the room. Ooh, a drooling slime. That's strength 1, so I could play that next turn, maybe. I don't encounter something. Let's see. Potted plant, yeah. Gary is going to defeat the potted plant. Okay, so that's a good card. Out with Mate that he's just drawn, which basically lets them play it and double a creature that's there. So if I encounter something that's, say, like Strength 6, I might cockily go in and go, yeah, I can defeat that. But if there's 2 of them, that is bad. So they're fighting the Platicore, which is Strength 6, and +6 against wizards. I thought the tutor was a wizard. Or did they not play? Oh, they're a cleric. Okay. I mean, there's nothing I can do, is there? The Platicore is really cute, though. Horny helmet. Potion of idiotic bravery. It's my turn. Right, keep this open. Okay, floating nose, 10 versus 10. So I can bribe it with an item worth 200 gold and it will go. So I think, what's that? I can discard cards. The thing is, if I try and use my Berserk to discard a card to get a +1, they're going to make 2 of these guys and I'm going to have to run anyway. But that would get rid of it. I mean, that is what I could do. So I could... If I bribe it, I can do any of this stuff. Okay. It could be without my Tuber of Charm. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to force their hand. I'm going to go Berserk. You already have the strength to defeat the monster. Do I? I thought I had to exceed it. Oh no, if I go in, I can't bribe it. I'm going to have to bribe it, aren't I? Because I'm about to get shafted if I don't. Right, let's just... give them the Tuber of Charm. Yeah. Combat avoided. Nope. Scary. That makes a monster run away. I'm going looking for trouble. What they're going to fight. Snails on speed. Yeah, gonna do that. Oh, I don't like the fact that on level 4 the tutor is one thing away. So if the tutor wins another one, then he wins, which is bad. Oh, come on. Right, there's nothing I can do to stop him. I'm really hoping Gary's got something. Okay, I lost. Okay. Alright. Should we do the second part of the tutorial? Yeah, let's do the second part of the tutorial. Maybe we'll do a second Munchkin one next week. Right, let's find out what the second part of the tutorial is. Time for another adventure. Why don't you try thieving this time? The thief, really? Did you go through the deck and find this card with the most text to read? What kind of tutorial is this? So I can discard a card to backstab another player to give them -2 in combat. And I can also try and steal cards from other players, which is fun. Right. Boy, it looks like you drew a bunch of useless cards, but at least they're worth some gold. Let's see if we can pull them off on someone else. During your turn, if you're not in combat, you can sell 1,000 gold worth of items to gain a level. Head to your inventory screen and sell your step ladder and shield. Sell for a level. Step ladder. Shield. Ding! Right, I now have to play some of this stuff. So you got a level, big deal. I'd rather have a good item. I do like items, and as a cleric, I'd really like that Mace of Sharpness you've got there. Why don't you get that into play so you can trade it with me? So we're going to offer a trade. So I give them the Mace of Sharpness, they give me the Dagger of Treachery. Is he going to accept? Okay, it's nice that they've implemented a lot of the inter-player stuff well. I think if they hadn't of, it just wouldn't work, this game. So I've got a load of stuff, but not a lot I can do. Right, let's... Bosh. Right, net troll. Yikes, you're going to need a hand fighting this troll. Press ask for help button to bring in my strength will be added to yours. So, okay, so I'm going to ask the tutor to help me. This is nice. So yeah, the normal way this would work in a regular game of Munchkin is there's a lot of, interaction between players. So it'll be a lot of, okay, if I help you, you'll give me this and that, and you do lots of kind of dealing. Let's see how they've implemented this. Share treasure. So I can share, I can give them cards, or I can give them a random card, or draft. So that's a normal way that people do it. I'll give you a random treasure, or I'll give you the first choice of treasure, or something like that. So I will bribe you with 1 treasure to help me. You're lucky I don't have a monster enhancer. You're lucky I don't have a monster enhancer right now. You both get hit with the bad stuff if you lost. Right, so it's the 2 of us against the world. Bosh. I level up. I don't believe he levels up. But he does get a random treasure, which will do. So he gets a random treasure, and I get a very nice card. Yes, I want to play that to go up a level. Me, thank you very much. And I have a magic missile. Hey, pun. Unspeakably awful, indescribable horror. +4 against warriors. So he's playing pretty balloons. And Gary is also playing some other stuff. So we've got to 15. Jumping out for your thieving skills to work against Gary. Don't know why it turns to open on Kenobi there. Your abilities to carry, your abilities and carried one-use items will show up here in your action area when available. Discard Bullrog with backstab. Discard Bullrog with backstab to reduce Gary's strength. So let's do that. So I'm going to get rid of this guy to try and backstab. No, it's not a try this one. This one is just Gary gets -2 strength. Gary didn't like that one bit. You can track how friendly an AI opponent is here. Okay, that's good. Players will become more or less friendly as a result of your actions towards them and act accordingly. But beware, the only person you can trust is yourself. Gary. Not the unspeakably awful, indescribable horror. Death becomes me. Poor Gary. When a player dies, they lose all their stuff other than their race, class, curses, and level, and are out of the game until the following turn. On their next turn, they will draw a new starting hand. But first, we get to loot the body, taking one of his cards. You haven't got any armor yet, so why don't you grab that flaming armor? Oh, accepted, wasn't it? Well, now that you've looted your first corpse, I think it's safe to say you're a true Munchkin expert. From here on, I'll try to beat you to level 10, not teach you. If you have any questions, check the rulebook in the settings menu. Okay, there we go. Let's finish the game. Would you rather start the game? So let's finish the game. And this will probably take us to the end of this stream. Just getting warmed up. May the best adventurer win. So selling some stuff to go up a level. Floating Nose. That's already beating him. Oh, they're asking for help. You will receive the following rewards for helping. 3 treasures. Yeah, I'll do that. He gets his level, but I get 3 treasures. Play some stuff. Yeah, I will. I can only play the stuff I've just got. So Cloak of Obscurity. And the others are one-shot cards. Yuppie Water. 'Tis me! Right. I would like... no, not the Magic Missile. I would like to play the Flaming Armor. Equip it, please. And I've got lots and lots of little bits of gubbins, which is fun. I'm going to need to play some stuff by the end of the turn. If I don't, then I'm going to have to get rid of something. Let's go. Potted plant. There's no point. Automatic escape. Go to discards and find only one card. Maybe I should be using that. Take this one card and just take this card and just... I mean, let's use that. I'm going to grab that card because it will be useful later. Or there was a level up card, wasn't there? Was there a level up card? I mean, there was a level up card. Let's do that. I would like to level up, please. Bosh. Now, even stronger against the potted plant. Yay, I'm level 6. Now, what do we get? Nasty tasting sports drink. Got a lot. I've still got too many cards. I'm going to need to get rid of something. What if, can I stick this? I can carry that. Yeah, I can carry one-shot items. The thing, if you carry a one-shot item rather than keeping it in your hand, is that people can see your hand. Oh, so people can see the stuff that's on the table. They can't see your hand, rather. So the other stuff is secret. I don't mind them knowing I can escape. What I don't want them knowing is that I've got loads of bonuses. Divine Intervention. All clerics go up. Just 1 second, I just need to check the front door. And I'm back. Right, a couple of things happened while we were gone, clearly. What's happened? So he is fighting a leprechaun. Not a lot I can do. It's not really worth doing anything. I'm going to let him go ahead and do that. Pantyhose of giant strength. Oh, why not? It's me, right. Kick open the door. Super Munchkin. I can have 2 class cards. Well, that's fun. Let's play that, because that's useful. I want to fight one of these. Oh, well, that's a baby card. I'm going to fight the mole rat. I'm going to look for trouble, and I'm going to fight the mole rat. Another level for me, another treasure, so I'm in the lead. No, I'm good. Gary got cursed. Got a cleric card class. Cool. Right, Bigfoot. So they are currently, I mean, baby is just for monsters, isn't it? So it's good for me. I could try and screw him over. Do you have to exceed it or beat it? Or to exceed it or get to it exactly? Let's just check. Let me check the rules. Combat overview. I always thought you had to beat it off the top of my head, but it's been a while. To kill a monster, it's 5 monsters compare combat. If the monster's combat strength is equal to yours or greater, you lose the combat. So if I drop him down to 12, he does lose. So I could screw him over by doing something. If I'm going to do that, I could just do something gigantic. Let's backstab him. He's not going to like it, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to get rid of the flask of glue. Now, he's not going to like the fact I've done that, but that's okay. Continue. Haha, they're asking for help. I'd get 3 treasures if I won. I mean, I could do that. 3 treasures would be nice, and I do kind of have crap in my hand. He'll go up a level, he'll be equal with me. Yeah, let's do it. Sure. Is he going to get help from Gary? Okay. So what are they now? 14. Well, I could screw him over again. Let's screw him over again. Let's do that. So, I mean, I could just... Let's just play the... Let's just play the nasty potion. Use that on the monster. Oh, so they're just going bananas, aren't they? Okay, they're just chickened out. So they kind of got nothing from it. That'll do. Okay. But if I hadn't have done all that chicanery, it would have gone up to level 8. Right, open the door. Cheat. Play this card with an item you're not normally allowed to play. Cool. Okay, loot the room. What's that? Theft. When neither you nor targets in combat may discard a card to try and steal an item carried by another player. Do they have some nice stuff? Shall I have a look? What have I got? I've got a dagger, a cloak, and armour. So if I had headgear, that could be nice. What's the instant on the... I mean, the pantyhose would be quite nice, wouldn't they? I'd try and steal the pantyhose. Let's try and do that. Let's try and do a bit of stealing. Let's steal. I'm going to discard the cheat card. And I'm going to try and steal the pantyhose of giant strength. I mean, the knee pads of Allure are pretty fun. But no, I think it's the pantyhose. Fails. Didn't work. Oh, I lose a level for trying to steal. Is that how that works? Crap, I should have actually read that. Otherwise you get whacked and lose a level. Son of a bitch. Right, okay. I should read things before they do. Oh, wow, I'm just getting punished. Oh, no, I get that as a card I can play on someone else. Nice. So if I play the... What have they got? Mace of Sharpness. Has anyone got armor? No one else has armor. Mr. Bones. No, Gary can win against Mr. Bones. So, Jubal John. They lose their class, which means they can no longer use their Mace of Sharpness, or their Cheese Grater of Peace. That's alright, that's put me in a better position in terms of strength. They got a card. Oh, crap, and they got their Cleric class back. Okay, okay. Fine, be like that. Let's keep the door open. Platicore, I am going to kick its ass unless it messes with me. Right, gain level and give me some treasures, please. What do we got? What do we got? Give me some fun stuff. What have I got here? Really impressive title. Yeah, I'll have that. And a Quotient of Confusion, which is +3 when I need it. No one else has got armor, so I don't want to do the armor curse. I'm in an okay position. Gary gets cursed and loses a small item. Oh, it's the pantyhose I wanted. Words I didn't think I was going to say this morning. You can carry and equip any number of big items. That's nice. He's equipping all his clericy stuff that he's got back. Like the Cheese Grater of Peace. That's fun. Undead horse. Well, it's just going to defeat it, isn't he? There's no point trying to mess around there. So he's in the lead. I don't like that. Right, I need to smite some stuff. Oh, I lose a big item. Do I have a big item? Right, I need to loot the room. I need to get up some levels. Come on. Gelatinous octahedron. Right, I could fight that maybe next turn. That's good. Oh, hang on. So I need to... I'm going to... Any cards before beginning charity? Yeah, I want to... Right, what do I don't mind them knowing I've got that. That's not too sad. The gazebo! Do you like the gazebo? No, Gary can get smited by a gazebo. Successfully runs away from the gazebo. Very wise. A huge rock. Do I have enough gold's worth of stuff to I've got 400 there. I've almost got enough to go up a level just by selling stuff. That's fun. Buckler of Swashing. I would like that, but I'm not going to gamble stealing stuff. Staff of Napalm. Love it. Oh, he's got so much money's worth of stuff. You can go up a level just by selling stuff. Right, keep the door open. Dwarf. Do I have a race? I don't believe I have a race. So I'm going to play that. I'm then going to look for trouble and fight the gelatinous octahedron. I assume I'm going to defeat it. Level 8 as well, and gets me some stuff. What do I get? Loaded die. Can we roll the die? Okay, no, that's fine. Pitbull, not worth. I mean, Gary's not really... I'm going to regret this. Gary's not a huge amount of threat. It's me versus the tutor. Rattle a stick. Duck of Doom. I love the Duck of Doom. Oh, they lost 2 levels. That is just the best. That's so good. I believe you can actually buy a plushie Duck of Doom. I would like one. So if anyone wants to send me a plushie Duck of Doom, that would be fantastic. Large angry chicken. Gain an extra if you kill it with flame or fire. And I do. Because I've got flamey armor. So this would mean I win? This would mean I win, right? Oh, wow. They just turned it into an ancient chicken. They're just playing everything on me. Well, I'm going to jump in and I'm going to make it a tiny chicken. Just in case they try and do more stuff to mess with me. Because that would mean I win. That would mean I win! Hey! I may have lost the first tutorial, but I won the second one. Yay for me. Incredible! A win on your very first game. Gary will never let me hit the end of this. Hey! Cool. Well, that is Munchkin. We did the tutorials. We may well play it again next week. I did enjoy it, and I think I'd like to play a game from the start. What do I think? I think they've done a pretty good job. My concern with a Munchkin digital game was that they wouldn't have all the... It would be difficult to do all the player interaction. And I think they've done the best job they can with it. You know, it's always going to be a little bit clunky. It's easy to just go, oh, give me one of those. What if I do that? What if I do that? Where do I do that? You know, in a very natural way of messing around when you're, you know, talking to your mates. Here you've got to go through menus, but I think it's pretty good. The drag and dropness of it all and the inventory management, I think, is pretty good. So initial impressions are they've done quite a good job with this. What I'm curious of, I mean, I'm just going to jump back for a second, is what's in the shop. So they've done an expansion of it that gives you a bit more stuff. Okay. So there are loads of expansions to Munchkin. So I'm surprised they've not implemented more, if not any of them yet. Intriguing. We'll see where we go with that. But we need to wrap this up because I sadly do have a day job I have to get back to. So thank you so much for joining me. Hopefully next week we're back to normal with a Monday chat stream and a Wednesday lunch chat with game stream. If you don't already follow me, main places to find me are Twitter, I'm DC Bradshaw RPG, and on Blue Sky, I'm at dcbradshaw.com. I have a Ko-Fi, DC Bradshaw RPG, monies that go towards the tabletop RPG creators directory hosting, so that would be appreciated if you want to support me there, or just follow me, that's grand as well. I'm also on YouTube, as well as Twitch. So if you follow me here, please follow me on YouTube. I'm DC Bradshaw. And the thing that will hopefully be of interest there is next Friday at 5 p.m. BST, I'm releasing the first episode of Short Thoughts, which is my bite-sized interview show with various people in the gaming industry. So that's going to be, that first episode drops next Friday. That's the 17th, if I've got my dates right, at 5 p.m. BST, which is my chat with B. Dave Walters. So you're in for a treat there. So if you could follow me on YouTube, that'd be great. And you can enjoy that interview next week. I will be plugging that a lot next week. Anywho, let us see if anyone is about. Not really, which is fine. Okie doke. I will wish you a very good Wednesday, and I will talk to you all soon. All right? Bye.